Hello friends, welcome to this lecture. In this lecture we are going to discuss about the coordinate system. So before start working on the AutoCAD drawing, you should know about the coordinate system, because when we work on the AutoCAD drawing, we are going to draw the lines or any object by using the dimensions and the coordinate system. So it is mandatory to know about the coordinate system before start drawing any object in the AutoCAD. Basically, we have two coordinate system. First one is Cartesian coordinate system and the second one is polar coordinate system. In Cartesian coordinate system, as you know, we will be having the x and y directions. The origin is start with 0, 0, and then in this direction we'll be having the positive values, and in the opposite direction we'll be having the negative value. Similarly, in the y direction, upward we will be having positive and downward it will be negative. So this is the Cartesian coordinate system. When you take polar coordinate system, we'll be having the values of r and theta. R is this value and theta is the angle between 2 points. So this is the polar coordinate system. When you take AutoCAD drawing, you will be having the origin here x and y. Here I have the Cartesian and polar coordinate system. So let's see. In Cartesian coordinate, as we have seen before, we'll be having two coordinate, that is x and y. X is this one, horizontal direction, and y is in the vertical direction. And also we'll be having the z direction. We switch on to 3D. See, you have x, y and z directions. Z is perpendicular to x and y axis. Now let's move on to 2D. In Cartesian coordinate, if you take this one, this as origin, from the origin x is 2 feet. So this is your 2 feet and y is 9 inches. So if you wanted to mark this point x and y, x is 2 feet, you have to mark in this way, x is 2 feet comma and y is 9 inches. So you will be getting this point. Similarly, from this point we are going to mark some other point. So that is at a distance of 1 feet in x direction and 6 inches in the y direction. So here you can see x is 1 feet and y is 6 inches. In this Cartesian coordinates itself, we have two coordinates. First one is absolute coordinate and relative coordinate. Absolute coordinate is the coordinate where you will start the point from the origin. If you take this one, this absolute coordinate, this point, from the origin you have to measure. This is 3 feet. So this is 2 feet plus 1 feet. So 3 feet, and height is 9 inches plus 6 inches, that is 1 feet 3 inches. So this is your absolute coordinate. Absolute coordinate are always starting from the origin. Whereas the relative coordinate is the coordinate which is not starting from the origin and it starts from any other point. See, this is the relative coordinate. If you take this relative coordinate, this is 1 feet and this is 6 inches. So this is the relative coordinate. Next, let's see the polar coordinate. If you look into the polar coordinate, this is the distance r, that is 3 feet. So the distance is 3 feet and the angle is 45 degree. So this is your polar coordinate. We are going to work with these snap tools to make any object in the AutoCAD drawing. So that's all about the basic details of the coordinate system. In the next lecture, let's discuss how we can work with these coordinate systems. So that's all about this lecture. Let's meet in the next lecture.